Welcome, Walnut. I'm Lara, but you can call me Lazz, your host for Walnut Wednesday. This is your reminder to be brave, be yourself, and know that you can make the world a better place just by what you decide today. Here, I'm going to share my weekly walnuttings with you on a Wednesday. Welcome, Walnuts, to episode 150 of Walnut Wednesday. Welcome. How are you this week? Happy Walnut Wednesday. This episode, 150 eps, I feel like is the perfect time to talk about my latest walnutting. And if you're in the walnut tree, you know all about it. If you're following me on Instagram, you already know all about it as well. But this episode is really special because Walnut Wednesday has hit another milestone, and a milestone at 150 episodes, but also a milestone in that I have gone down to 4 days a week in my real life job. Yay! Which has been a long time coming, which I've been sharing with you kind of on the podcast gradually. But I applied for a thing with my work where I could reduce my hours and obviously take the pay cut and things. So I only work 4 days a week, and Walnut Wednesday has its own special day. Everything is approved. All the paperwork is done. It started this week. So it just so divinely happened that it's on a Wednesday as well. And that wasn't on me on purpose. That was just divinely orchestrated. Friday didn't work. Thursday didn't work. Wednesday kind of did. And obviously. So yay, Walnut Wednesday is officially a Walnut Wednesday working day full time. So I made a little Instagram highlight of a walnut day because I thought I would take you along on the journey with me as well of stuff that I did. But I wanted to talk about this day with you because in classic Lazz dualical, polarical, this and that, good and bad, happy and sad, all the feelings at once, I had a very interesting day. So I guess this episode is more story time, but I want to share with you all the sort of learnings and things I had along the way as well, because it was no easy feat to get here, right? It's taken a lot, this is Walnut Wednesdays. It's going to be its 3rd birthday soon. So I've been doing this for a little while, all baby steps, all little baby bits of brave. And yeah, so it's come along with its ups and downs, and especially feeling like a little bit of, loneliness, and, that the people I am close to, they don't, air bunny quote, they don't get it. It can be quite hard sometimes. So literally the day before, on the Tuesday, before my first Walnut Wednesday, Geordie and I had a little bit of an argument about money and stuff, and we effectively used our walnut communication to sort of get our points of view across. And it's something I'll share that with you another time because it's sort of a separate topic. But I was already going into this walnut day nervous and feeling like, oh, I suck. Why am I doing this? I already feel like I can't do it just because I got a little bit deflated from the conversation we had. I'll talk about the conversation another time because it defeats the purpose of the walnut day. But I'll just start from the beginning because it was the bestest day. So basically what I did was I woke up in the morning as per usual, early bird o'clock, like I normally do, put the coffee on, and my morning started with Geordie got really grouchy about something, and I was like, oh no, he's really grouchy. I don't really want this to be the start of my day. Anyway, he managed to change his tune and all the things and get all his stuff sorted in the morning, and so I parked myself in Walnut HQ. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try and just do me, la 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 la. And then he came in and he was like, happy first day. He's like, I believe in you. You rock. And all this stuff, which was so cute. So nice. I was like, yay. And so we started I chose that as the start of my day rather than the waking up in the morning and all the things. So that was really lovely. And then I wrote myself a little to-do list and I ticked all the things. I went live in the walnut tree. I shared stuff on my Instagram. And then I kind of got into this I was in this feeling like, I don't know what I need to do. Like, I feel like I need to make a plan and all the things, which is when I wrote the list. So I decided I'm going to do a little bit of like Kundalini yoga, and you know, because it kind of like is a little bit more meditatical rather than like just stretching yoga cool. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm still like recovering and stuff. I still get really fatigued quite easily. I was like, I don't want to do any other movements after my fire breath, breath of fire, the movers. I only did 3 minutes of breath of fire, and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do anymore. And so I have a Kundalini keepsake oracle deck, which is what I choose my movements from. And it within the deck is sort of like little cards with words on them or specific moves to do. So I really like that as like a tool for like intuitively moving my body. But anyway, I was thinking, oh my God, fire breath is done, and I'm so tired to do any other movements. And all 3 of my cards that I pulled were not movements. They were just like really, really lovely ones. Actually, I'll share with you, Walnut, what they were, because I did a little triangle of mind, body, soul. It just kind of like what I need for those 3 areas. And for mind, that came up was wisdom. For body was sacred temple. And then for soul or spirit or whatever was the word known. So it was like, this is going to be the best day, because it's like utilizing I already have that wisdom. I know I'm in my soul. I know what's going on. I know what I intuitively need to do with following my sacral and all the things. And then with my body, it was like sacred temple. Like, if you feel like resting, Lazz, you don't need to do the movements today, sort of thing. It was just like, I don't know. It was really lovely. And that kind of, just that, even the fire breath and just the tuning in and stuff like that really gave me that relaxed, like, you know, like I could ground myself and collect myself to prepare and get on the vibes of the walnut day. I also I woke up to a bing bong from PayPal. I had another PayPal payment come in. I had a monthly payment come in. So it's like Walnut Wednesday on its first day was already like bringing in the abundance and money coming effortlessly to me. And I was just so in my vibe, so delicious, so on a cloud. If I was getting messages from so many people, I actually came home yesterday and I had a package from a friend with like some peanut butter and honey and like a really like local love pack, which was so beautiful. All these yummy messages, voice notes, just celebrating me, celebrating Walnut Wednesday, and celebrating this milestone. So episode 150 and celebrating Walnut Wednesday and all the things. It was a great day, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to the next ones, like many, many, many more. And for Walnut Wednesday to have 2 days a week, 3, and then to be my forever. So it's just a little bit of that progress. And you can tell by my voice, right, Walnut, that I just had such a wonderful day. And I gave a couple of specials in my group, and it was just great. I just did all the things that sort of just light me up, that I have fun with. I even got on a call with my magic mind, and they celebrated me some more, and I just lapped it up. And I didn't feel like I had to do anything. I didn't feel pressured. I felt so supported and so loved, coming from a space where in the morning I kind of woke up like, oh, should I be doing this? Anyway, so to spin it right around, about in the afternoon when I was just about to clock off and watch the finale of Love Island, I ticked my last box, and then I got a knock on my door that said, it was my dad asking me like, can you drive me to the hospital? And I was like, okay, what the heck? Because he had mentioned that he'd been to the doctor that day. Anyway, fast forward the long story. We were waiting for over 9 hours. So I hadn't eaten and was so tired by that point that it was just really late, and I was on a school night, and obviously I worked the next day. To just completely 360 my my walnut time to slightly more stressful time, I suppose. And I just wanted to share, Walnut, that within those moments of frustration and of tiredness and grouchiness, there were some really beautiful ones as well. So I was sitting there, hours in, I was sitting there with this grumpy look on my face, like thinking, oh my God, fuck this. How much longer do I have to sit here? Papa Walnut is as well, by the way. Everything is fine, all clear. He needed to get a scan and all the things, but he's at home, all is well, all is happy and healthy. And so I'm sitting there like a grumpy little bitch with this mean look on my face, thinking, oh my God. And this beautiful woman who was sitting with her friend a row in front of me, she had gone to get her friend a glass of water, and I could tell she was going back to get herself one. And she stopped and touched my shoulder and said, would you like a glass of water? And I thought, oh my God, why am I being such a cow? I'm literally, nothing is wrong. I'm just sitting here with my father. Like, I don't need to look like such a cow to everyone around me. And so that was one lovely, like, humbling moment that I had. And there was another one where it was 2:30 a.m. at this point, and I thought, I'm gonna have to go home. So we checked if Dad needed to stay overnight and things, and he did. So I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna go home because I have to get up for work. And the doctor asked me, oh, where have you parked and things, and I mentioned that I had parked underground a little bit further away, and I was already thinking in my head, like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do the keys between the knuckles thing when I'm walking. I really like pre-planned this and was planning this like nervousness of getting to the car park. And without even mentioning it, the doctor, he said, oh, okay, let me just quickly go get security for you so that someone can walk you to your car. And it was like, I mean, it's not like they manifested it, but it was like, it was a thought that was already making me nervous. And the fact that I had been thought about again in that way was really considerate, especially, that late at night, being a woman and all the things. It was nice that even though they were short-staffed and so busy, he still took a moment to get someone to walk me to my car, which I think was just so nice. Between the lady and the doctor, it was just really, really nice. And so I ended up spending, the rest of my highly, highly celebrated Walnut Day in a low frequency of tiredness and waiting and frustration and anger and things, and carrying obviously like a little bit of worry for the person I was with and their frustration as well. So it was my first Walnut Wednesday was a total day of polarity, and I don't think I would have wanted to have it any other way. But that's why I'm a little bit late on sharing the celebrations and sharing the things, because I just ended up having to, once I'd finished all the stuff I had to do, I was straight away heading out to go out with my dad. So I guess I wanted to just share that with the high highs do come the low lows, but it makes, you can't have a rainbow without rain. Sounds corny, but that is the epitome of like Walnut Wednesday in some ways, because you always see me like talking about really, really hard things and then celebrating the really, really fun and amazing ones too. So I don't really have a moral of this episode, Walnut, other than I'm celebrating Walnut Wednesday's first full-time day. And also just that reminded that even in times of great distress or frustration or anger or, moments that aren't so ideal, there are golden little moments that do keep us humble, like the lady with the water, or like the considering my walking in the underground car park by the doctor. Even in times of heaviness, there are those lovely little golden nuggets around the corner if we choose to see them that way. So that's what I wanted to say this week, Walnut. So 150 episodes. If you're seeing this, please share and do a little celebration emoji and do a little butt shake and a little dance with me. We've made it to 150 bloody episodes of this podcast. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for you and thankful for you on this journey, and how fishing that at 150 episodes, I have got my own Walnut Wednesday just completely dedicated to my business, my mission, my podcast, my everything walnut related. So I feel fortunate, I feel lucky, but I mostly feel grateful that you've been here, that I could take you along with me, and that we're in this together. So when you are listening to this, celebrate with me. Let me know that you're here. Join the walnut tree and let's just celebrate and walnut together some more. And I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. I love you so much. You're beautiful. You are sexy. You are delicious. And I'm wishing you a happy 150 episodes, but also a happy, happy Walnut Wednesday. And I will talk to you next week. Bye.